What is up, folks? So a little while back, I was inspired to do an In-N-Out food challenge, inspired by Matt Stoney's 4x4x4 challenge video, as well as my own need to train for an upcoming pizza challenge at Tailgaters. It's a team pizza challenge. More info on that at the end of the video. But for now, gonna cut to me ordering 4x4s and then get to the eating.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. What's my get started for you today?
Can I have 4x4s, please?
4x4s. Would you like onion?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Would you like a fry?
No fries, thank you.
And would you like a drink?
No drink.
Okay. So I got 4x4s with onion. Will you be eating this in the car today?
Yes, please.
All right. That comes out to $32.58. You have a good one.
Thank you.
On the box?
No, that's all right.
No? Okay.
I appreciate it.
It's pretty heavy, so be careful.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah, have a good one.
it. You too.
I wish I would have gotten on video, but the cashier actually thought they made a mistake because I said I wanted to eat it in my car. All right, here we go. 4x4s. Got a timer over here. Powerade over there. Let's try to get it. Goal is less than 5 minutes. All right. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Switching to a little bit more pleasant audio. It's really windy today, and the camera that I'm using doesn't have the best mic, so some popping there. This first burger is going down really smooth. I was excited, I was hungry, I hadn't eaten all day, and I had gone to the gym prior to this, so had prepped pretty well. My preparation for the pizza challenge is going well. Been doing some water stretches, as well as eating larger meals towards the end of the day, and then drinking a bunch of water to increase my stomach capacity. So I wasn't too worried about my stomach capacity here, but the speed aspect, the 5-minute goal, was the stretch goal. And for me, 5 minutes was pretty ambitious. So that gives you, what is that, 1 minute and 15 seconds per burger. So you can see the timer that I have set up on my phone, and I was able to glance every now and then, like right there, to keep or see where I was at, see if I was keeping pace. And luckily or happily, I was on pace through the first 2 burgers, but I could feel myself slowing down after the second. So starting the second one here, first one went down real easy, like I said. These things were massive. When I first looked at the box, the drive-through box, they completely filled the thing up, and when the clerk gave it to me, she even warns me, if you could hear in the video, like, be careful, it's a little heavy. And she asked if I wanted the lid, because I think she was afraid they were going to fall out. And when I set it down on the table where I was filming here, I thought to myself that I might have screwed up. I might have got too much food. But I guess we'll see how I do. Watching this back, I see myself glancing at people walking in and out of the In-N-Out, and then there was an employee that was like coming in and out of the back door that's right in front of me, and probably seeing me just wolf down these giant burgers was a little awkward for him, and it was a little awkward for me too, but we both got through it. I'm looking a little red today. I don't know if it was the heat, not wearing a hat, the sun, not having eaten anything up until this point in the day, but wear some sunscreen, buddy. Wear a hat. You burn just when the sun looks at you. So definitely starting this third burger, you can even see my facial expression there. I started slowing down, and taking the larger bites was kind of killing me. I needed to start taking smaller bites and swallowing faster rather than trying to chew. Something that I've learned having done a few of these like larger eating challenges is that after a little while, flavor exhaustion starts to set in. And what flavor exhaustion is when you take your first bite, it tastes amazing. Like, it's really good. But when you get deeper into the challenge, your body starts telling you to stop eating. And one of the ways it does that is by making whatever you're eating not taste very good. When you do that, smaller bites help the swallowing process for sure. Because otherwise you have a tendency just to chew, and never swallow and get the food down. So somewhere in between the start of the third burger and the middle of the third burger, right about now, is where the negative thoughts started creeping in. And if you're someone that deals with a lot of anxiety or neuroticism, just a lot of negative thoughts, then you'll understand exactly what I mean when I say this is where my mind started telling me, why are you doing this? There's no way that you could possibly eat these 4 in 5 minutes. You're probably not even going to be able to eat all 4. There's no way. This is stupid. This goal is stupid. You're dropping food. No one's going to think that this video is exciting. No one's going to like you. Like, all sorts of crazy stuff. And without the years that I've spent becoming aware of those thoughts and pushing myself through things like physical training, difficult situations like sauna, it's really been a long journey. But without that, I wouldn't be able to push through challenges like this and difficult times where my mind is telling me, hey, you can't do it. So my mindset here was finish this third one. Hopefully you can do that in under 5 minutes, and then we'll tackle the fourth and see what we can really do.
Burp felt good. And that was about 5 minutes for 3. Really windy. Flavor fatigue hit after the second one. My jaw really started hurting. Into the second half, about halfway through the third. I'm going to still see if I can get the fourth one down. About a 30-second break. The burp helped a lot. So it makes me wonder if using Coke would have helped quite a bit. Now I'm trying to get my water open. Stomach capacity still feels good. It's more the flavor exhaustion from the fat. I imagine the salt, the cheese especially. But let's see if we can do the fourth. After about a 2-minute break, minute and a half break.
So here we are back on the saddle again. These burgers were really hard to keep together. The buns were falling apart and there's just so much leaking out of them. As you can see, I'm like pushing it together to keep it from falling apart. The cheese is falling out. The 5-minute goal is sort of out the window here, but oh, look at that. We lost a onion. Don't worry, I got you. No wasting food. The 5-minute goal is sort of out the window, so now it's about pushing through the pain and the flavor fatigue and really pushing the capacity of my stomach. Again, training for a 10-pound pizza challenge that's a team challenge. I believe that one you have 30 minutes with 2 people to eat a 10-pound pizza, which I'll be doing hopefully sometime in the next month. At this point, the swallowing is becoming very difficult. You'll see me using water throughout this portion. When I first started drinking the water, it was a little touch and go. My stomach was starting to fight back, and at one point I was trying to use the water in a way to like force the food down rather than help the food down, if that makes sense. And doing that was a good way to cause myself to puke. So at that point, somewhere in the third burger is where I needed to slow down a bit. And I knew that the 5-minute mark was going to be out of reach, but that slowing down I could still continue. So here you can see me take a deep settling breath, start nodding my head yes. That's me focusing on the positive. I can do this, despite all the pain in my stomach and the food trying to come back out. What's interesting is one of my friends has pointed out to me that I take one of those deep settling breaths during our conversations. And a lot of that comes from, or I guess the habit comes from, like meditation and pulling myself into the present moment. And the habit of doing that has taught me that I can push through a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. So something like this is minor to the issues that I've dealt with before. Kind of cool that the training that you have gone through or the issues that you've gone through in your life can sort of propel you through fun things that you want to do or hobbies that you have. Pretty cool. You can see me using the water a lot here and shifting around. The shifting around, especially the pushing out of my chest and wiggling my stomach or torso, is literally to get the food to settle in a nicer pattern in my stomach. You'll notice me talking to the camera here. I didn't end up using that audio because the wind was just so loud. The only parts in this video that I did use the audio were sort of explanatory and to help the story or push the story along. Basically what I'm saying here is that I was hoping to get 10 minutes. Looks like that I wasn't going to get 10 minutes, but that I was definitely going to finish. I kept looking at the last bit of this burger and just saying, this is not going to defeat me. There's so little left, you can definitely do it. So thank you guys for watching the video. I think I'm going to let the rest of this run. I'm looking forward to doing the pizza challenge that I've mentioned a few times now. 10 pounds, 2 people, 30 minutes. I think I need to train my stomach capacity a little bit more before that challenge, but I'm getting close. It's exciting.
It's 11 minutes, 20 seconds. Not the 5 minutes that I was looking for, but not too bad. Not too bad. That's the stop time.